How y'all doing? This is just another video where I show off some miniatures. In this case, I only show off two miniatures, one sci-fi, one's fantasy. One I picked up from eBay, the one I picked off the rack at the local game store. And, well, I'll explain a little bit about him and show off a slideshow as usual. So let's talk about him first. The first miniature we'll look through is the science fiction one. I picked this up on eBay. This is a Knight of the Balance from the game Void 1.1. This was originally made by iCore along with the fantasy game Keltos, which is a Celtic-themed fantasy skirmish game. Void 1.1 is their science fiction one. But it must not have been a huge hit. These came out in 2000, and long story short, after switching several hands, it is now under the rights of Scotia Grendel, who licensed it out to Seb Games. So if you want to pick it up, those are the two companies you want to pick, to get that. If you don't want to play Urban Warfare or Void 1.1, which is what this miniature is used, it could be used for Cyberpunk or any miniature agnostic sci-fi game like Stargrave or what have you. I like this miniature. It's a nice pose. It does come with a sniper rifle you attach to the back, but I figured when you look at this miniature with two swords, you're not thinking much of a sniper. So I just left out the sniper rifle, filled it in with some milliput, and just painted up as you'll see shortly. Before I introduce the other miniature I got, let me show you this one. This is a miniature I got a few years ago. This is just simple a T-Rex that came with the Apex Theropod deck builder game I got a few years ago. I even did a review on it. And, it's a nice T-Rex one. I painted it up, not disappointed about it at all. But then, when I was over at the hobby store, I noticed something on the shelf there that made me realize that if you're going to have a T-Rex, you got to have a King Kong. Due to that famous fight from the original 1930s King Kong and the Peter Jackson one, where he fights several of these. So here it is. This is the D&D Knowles Wars Marvelous Miniatures Giant Ape. It's simply that. It's just a giant gorilla, nothing fancy, no spikes coming out of it. It's just a nice giant ape on it that you paint up for your purposes. And so if I get this, it'll complement the T-Rex, because again, I'll have the famous Kong versus T-Rex fight, which I always enjoyed. So yeah, that's it. Those are the two miniatures, Knight of Balance and the giant ape there. And I'll just show a slideshow showing them off. It's simple as that. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.